We got the man himself, Mr. Pedraza here, working on the Speedrun car. First of all, happy birthday to Mr. Pedraza. Recently had a birthday. Everybody say spam happy birthday to him in the comments so y'all get in there. Happy birthday. We getting prepped up for the weekend. I do some running, some testing. After my crash, I know I recently said in my last video after that crash I retired, but that was out of anger. I was upset. I was emotional, and we back in the game. So just go with this old chassis that I had from back in the day, stock chassis with the perfect pass side plates. I'm actually replaced this one because I had a LiPo battery fire and kind of burnt up over there. But we got a replacement. It got replaced, and what we're trying to do now is get the steering Ackerman nice and smooth. I noticed it has some binding in the steering, which was probably causing my car to pull one way or the other. So we're getting that all straightened out. We got Vic over here helping me out. And yeah, we're just getting ready. Anybody do speed runs in the comments or out there, ask questions, leave them in the comments. We'll answer them the best of our ability. Or I'll point you to other YouTube channels like the guy that's doing the fastest right now, Mr. McCoy, James McCoy. He's doing did like 224. Vic just actually went and bought some of this some batteries. These Onyx. Show them the official packs. They're on top of the car over there. Yeah.
There you go.
If you're a serious speed runner and you're serious about speed running and going fast, you need to get you some of these. These are new releases by James McCoy, Onyx 83 milliamp, 230 speed run batteries. So he must have got either he did a PB, a 230, or he's lining it up because the last batteries had 222. These say 230. So shout out to Mr. McCoy, James McCoy. We watch all your vids, follow your work, and we follow in the shadows, trying to go fast, just like some of the fastest speed run guys out there in the country and in the world. But yeah.
Touch that steering now.
Yeah.
Touch that steering now, buddy.
Oh yeah. It was this piece right here, right?
Yeah, that just changed.
Yeah. That's the problem with running aluminum. When you get a crash or it gets pretty bent, you never know if it's tweaked or not. So we just replaced it with a stock plastic one, and it was binding my steering, and it looks pretty good now. All set. Maybe some spaces in here.
Yeah, I still gotta do those.
Do the spaces, and then
now I just got all the shims in the back, and then snug them tight, and we're all set.
Yep. We all set to go. Running this, still running the 1700 kV Castle 2028. I had the perfect pass drive shafts, but I lost the rear one on the crash. Pretty ticked off about that because these shafts are pretty expensive, like $200. Vic is running the V3s with the Trident. Those are more expensive, I can imagine. So yeah, running this Savox servo. This is a 20 to 2062. I like Savox servos. They're pretty decent. They dial in pretty nice. So, but there are better servos out there to run some speed running. Guys who can dial in and stand a little bit better. The Perfect Pass servo, those are good. The Rad Shift from Perfect Pass servo, those are good. Other servos out there, pick off the top of your head you think
of. I know Shadow Hobby's got a good one. I use theirs.
Shadow Hobby's a good one. Island Hobby has a good servo. That's all.
They're 183 with theirs.
That's pretty good. So it's a lot of good servos out there. Find one for your price range and so go with it.
Make it work.
Make it work. My last crash, I cracked up my carbon fiber shock tower, but I had one in the stash, so you put it together. Yeah, look at that right there. So I like the carbon fiber because, especially with speed running, you need your car to be real precise. So if you end up having a crash or a bad hit or something on your vehicle, and you run aluminum,
just like this, we had this. It didn't break, but it was bent enough that it was binding.
It was binding my steering. So now my steering is nice and smooth now, extra smooth, and that's huge because that was probably kept my car from getting dialed incorrect, pulling me to my left, and ultimately my last 3 crashes I was pulling to the left. So she's yeah, she's excellent now, getting it back in. That's why we got the team, man. You know, the teammates, teamwork made the dream work. Somebody might see something you might not, and vice versa, and then you know, we move accordingly. But yeah, we're on the XLX2. I'm gonna go in there, big size to cut down on my drag brake. I love my drag brake, y'all. When I feel like it helps me out with braking, but it does hurt your car the next run because all that force,
especially with the plastic arm.
Yeah, it flexes and
okay.
What you got going on?
I'm putting this back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for plastic arms, it makes the plastic flex, and you'll never had the same run twice. So, I had these GPM arms in a stash that I used to use before. Slapped them back on the front. The reason I wasn't running them before is because I used to use droop a lot to get the ride height right on the car. That's not something you want to do. Shout out to James. Once again, he has a video out showing you how to treat your shocks from the inside out, to limit the travel in your shocks just the way you want them. You open them up, you put in some nitro tubing, about 2 or 3 millimeters of nitro tubing. It's maybe about almost a little bit thinner than this bearing. You put it inside the shock, limits the shock travel, and then it sets your ride height for you. And it eliminates the droop. Because your droop can get compromised. As soon as you know, you start doing multiple runs, you know, those arms are never the same. And so much pressure to keep those arms, the flat screw to keep those arms up against the shock pressure and against downforce when you're doing speed runs. So ultimately, you'll have a situation where your car is never running the same way twice. You'll be doing your steering trim every single run. Literally every single run you'll be doing steering trim. Like, wow, it was going straight last time, it's not going straight this time. It's because every time you run these cars up to that high speed, that high velocity, things get bent, things get warped, especially plastic. So you know, we advise you get metal arms, use metal arms, upper and lower. I don't have uppers right now, but you know, more importantly, the lower arms. I don't have rears either because they're out of stock. But you get the rear lower arms, and that helps keep your car dialed in nice and precise. That's really it. I recommend you get the carbon drive shafts. Shafts are good for these vehicles. Keeps the stress off this input bearing right here. Limits all the vibration. Under high RPM, when you're going 150, 160, 170, 180 miles an hour, these stock drive shafts turn into like jump ropes. And you get all that play in there, and then it just start to flap around, and it flexes, meshes up your diff case, and blows out your bearing. You'll be changing those all the time. Shout out to my boy Heck, NYC So Fast. He blows his pretty often. Awesome.
Yeah, because he got a little tweak.
Yeah, because he got a little. He's running the titanium drive shafts, and they're not perfectly straight. I don't recommend the titanium, the huge drive shafts, the thick, heavy drive shafts. Stay away from those. There's a lot of them out there, a lot of brands out there. You'll see them. They're about as, you know, they're about thick like these, but they're heavy. These carbon drive shafts are like wooden dowels. They're like popsicle sticks. They're real thin, and like I said, carbon fibers is so precise. It doesn't bend. It doesn't compromise. If it is compromised, it's going to break all the way. So you know if you have a fail or you have a part that's compromised. So keep that in mind. You know, when you're choosing your parts and choosing things for speed running. So maybe better than infraction, the felony, or ADAS. It all depends on what you want to do. The felony is more of a parking lot. In my opinion, is a parking lot basher. You know, you can gear up and do donuts, burnouts, stuff like that. The fraction is kind of the same platform. But if you're into doing speed runs, top mile an hour, I suggest you go with the Limitless V2. It all depends on what you want to do, but infraction platform, the felony platform is good for bashing and mild speed running, in my opinion. Shout out to Mario Pena. Thanks for the question. But yeah, these are the type of drive shafts you want to stay away from. These big, heavy drive shafts that straight out the factory, they're not precise. They always have a wobble in them. They always have a millimeter hair off, and then on the high RPM, that flaw intensifies, and that's what guys blow out the input bearings on almost everyone. You'll have a failure when your input bearings or your drive cups or something with your center drive shaft will go wrong. What am I missing, Vic? What else you want to tell the people?
One thing I can say about the shafts is, like, you catch them on Amazon, eBay, 30, 40 bucks for some shafts.
Yep.
Go to your hobby shop and just get the factory ones. I've blown these going 130. I've done 180 with the factories.
Yeah.
So if you can't get the fancy ones, just stay with the factory.
XXX Tentacion 121. What's up, man? Or lady, how you doing? Felony 8S set up for speed, but I'm thinking about switching the systems for actually 6 or 7S. I'm trying to figure out which one should I place in it. 7S, go let's find some 7S batteries if you run a 7S. Those are some red packs. But if you meant 8S, then yeah, I would run 8S. So switch out. If you think about switching up systems, I would definitely go with the with a felony setup. I would go with a Mamba Monster 8S.
Yep.
Because the Limitless V2 battery tray is large. It's built for the XS2. It's built strictly for speed running. But if you're a basher and you want to to strictly bash, I would go with a Mamba Monster 8S. Get you a 1650 kV or better, or 1100 kV. But the problem with the 1100 kV with a felony and an infraction platform, you won't be able to get a big can in a stock location. You'll have to refigure your car. And if you don't want to do that, you're going to be stuck with a motor in that platform, unless you can find you run TPs. The TPs run the 5660s. I don't know. I think the 5660s still won't fit in a stock location. I had to shave the bell crank. Yeah.
That big one?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta shave.
I had to shave the bell crank down to get that 5660 in a V1 stock location. And when I say V1, I mean infraction and felony platforms have the V1 center drivetrain configuration. As you can see, I'm running the Limitless V2 configuration because I have the big can in the front right here, and I can have multiple motor options. Are you guys trying to make the fastest RC car? No, but we're just trying to go to the fastest of our ability. We're inspired by some of the guys that do speed runs like Raz and James, and a lot of guys out there that go 200 plus miles an hour. We might not get 200, but we'll get to the speeds that best of our knowledge, and have fun while we at it. No, I run all Armor platforms. The Traxxas really don't have a speed run car platform. They only have the XO1, which is cool to play with to go 100 miles an hour out the box, but is very limited with ways you can upgrade it. It's pretty much a plastic vehicle. When you start pushing up to 140s, 130s, 150s, it's kind of hard to have an all plastic platform car. It's just going to catch wind and just go up in the air, amongst other reasons why I suggest you not run an XO1 platform, especially to run top speed. Parking lot basher, yeah, get XO1 all day. You want to do donuts, parking lot bash, yep, it's a great car. But if you want to set your car up like this, have a big can XLX2, go for top speed, stay away from that XO1. And they have limited body options. You have to, when you're going for top speed, you have to explore different body options, like these. All right, I'm putting this on as a case. This is a Toyota GT G1 body that I speed run with. It's not my ideal speed run body, but it is a Delta Plastics 2mm plastic body. Has to be, I would speed run with nothing less than 2 millimeters of plastic, because under high speed, this plastic likes to flex, and it will take your car with it. So 2 millimeter Delta plastic bodies is a must. If you're not running Delta plastics, you're not really trying to go that fast. I'm just hate to say it. It's the best. They're the best in the game. The best speed run car plastic body company in the game, hands down. All right. Yep. Shout out to Mikey. Mikey, you out of school today, huh? 200 miles an hour? So I hope so, man. That's a dual motor build. We had a dual motor build last season. Mr. Pedraza right here was the driver, the builder, and he got to a speed of 183. That's pretty fast. It's close to 200. And I wasn't even with the Onyx batteries. That was a mixture, Gen Z,
Onyx and SMC,
a mixture of stuff that we had going on, because those batteries are expensive and we don't have sponsors. So shout out to shout out to guys that get sponsors and get battery shit to them, stuff like that. But we're not on that level yet. We still pay for all our stuff. We consumers. So you want to help us out? Hit us in the super chat. Hit me in the super chat. And drop us something, and it'll go right to the RC game, and we'll show y'all what to do with it. But right now, Vic is tightening up my control arms, getting this back together, and then by this weekend, this car will be all set, ready to go. I will be running. I will not be running this Toyota body. I will be running testing with right here. So many bodies up here. This is the Ford FC100 body, which is recommended to do top speed. This is the best body out. All right. You want to go fast this body. James McCoy did 224 miles an hour with this body. Probably the thicker version. This is the 2 millimeter version. He probably had on the 2.5, 3 millimeters. So they do have a thicker body. This body's been through a lot. This is my last season body, but I will bring it out to test this year. My red body had some damage to it, so I gotta go over it, tighten it up. But for this build right here, this body is gonna be, I'm gonna go with this. All right. Yep, Mike, this is my limitless right here. We're gonna get it out and get testing. Mikey, you got an infraction too. Get it out there, man. Get speed running. Start with 8, get to 80 miles an hour, get to 100. Set it, tune your suspension. You see how the front of that looks right there? Nice and squared away. Nice and flat. It kind of like a bird with his wings out soaring. Ready to go. Yeah, man. Get out there, enjoy your RCs. Whatever you into, crawling, speed running, bashing, boats, planes, helicopters, 110 scale, 116 scale. Hell, let's get out there and have some fun like we do on a daily basis. But yeah, Mike, it's raining out there today. That's why we're out here doing some bench work. It's always cool to go over your cars. This is a good time for you to go take that max that you've been doing doubles and triple backflips and stuff all week. You got a day off from school, take it apart and go through it. See, make sure you got everything right for Falcon. All my viewers, go out there and follow Mikey's RC Fun. This kid is 11 years old, and he outbash any adult out there that I've seen. I got my money on him, hands down. He's the best young basher I've seen. Woo, smooth as butter, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. Don't be jelly, man. Don't be jelly. But you got to take these out, because when I put the top plate right here, that goes right there. That's fine. But it works like that. That's cool.
I just wanted a picture of mine.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got to put this back on and be cool. Yep. So, Mike, man, what you got going on? You don't have it right now. It's in my dad's car. Yeah. It's raining today, man. You should be on your channel, making some content, making some videos, going live, and doing your thing. Just like Rob is doing, and Vic. All right. So, yeah, y'all, that's basically it. Get the car ready to go. Test this weekend. Back out there, but I run the 11.5, high voltage packs. You know, Space Mystery, what's up, bro? What's going on? Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. Onyx packs. These packs are 4S, 2SP batteries. So if you guys don't know what 2SP means, that means two cells in one. So it's basically one cell parallel. All right. So it's basically 8 cells.
Two 4S.
Two 4S's put in one.
But it's still a 4S.
But it's still a 4S.
8S.
Right. So some guys say, like to say, oh, I'm running 16S because they're running what is it, 2.8S packs, maybe in series, something like that. But you're still running 8S. You're just doing it for the milliamp.
Yeah.
So this is what that is in theory, except in just in one pack. Okay, you guys want to get these? I like Onyx. We tested all the other brands out there, but we like to run with this brand right here. They just got our top speed one right away, and it's Shadow Hobbies is right down state below us in Jersey, so quick drive for us. We can go get these batteries whenever we want. So shout out to Bob down there. He's a good guy. So yeah, we're gonna end this video. Tighten up some more, and we'll be back to you in the speed run scene this weekend. Built by Rob, Vic.
Like and subscribe.
Yep, like and subscribe. Hit me up in the super chat. You got any questions? And I'm gonna keep going, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all daily content. That's my thing. When I first got into YouTube, when I first started watching a lot of guys' channels, which I already saw about them all. A lot of people was giving daily content. So I'm trying my best to give you guys daily content, daily videos, shorts, whatever I'm doing, tips, tricks on a daily basis. I kind of want to design my channel like a RC radio station where you could just tune in all the time and find something RC instead of going back and watching the same repetitive videos that guys have dropped. Shout out to those guys doing a YouTube. Not a knock on how you do your YouTube channel. It's just an idea that I wanted to do, and I wanted to set up my way to have like a RC radio station type of vibe where guys can tune in anytime, get new content daily, as you need it, at your request. All Aspects RC, what's up with it, man? Shout out to you. All right, what's a good price for a 5 buggy ready to run? 5B buggy ready to run. Unfortunately, the 5B buggies are discontinued, so they don't make the low C5Bs anymore. So whoever has a low C5B is either selling for an exaggerated price, as they should, or they're not selling them, period, because they're discontinued. The next thing you want to buy to get something like a 5B is maybe like a 30 North or a low C DBXLE, but nothing is like a true 5B. So shout out to guys to the 5Bs. All right. I mean, a 30 degree North ready to run. Oh, okay. A 30 degree North ready to run. I'm not sure. They come gas. So with the gas system in it, you're looking at, I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I know the rollers you can get it for like $5.99, $700, $600 as a roller with nothing in it. If you go on my live section on my page, shout out to my boy Big Mike. He has a 30 North. He gives you guys a whole breakdown of what a 30 degree costs to build, what you need, and what you need to make it go fast, and what to expect maintenance wise, do's, don'ts, and what the Achilles heels of the car is. So shout out to Big Mike, and check that live out on my channel. It should be in the live section. Big Mike 30 North goes over 30 North. All right, well, website is Fearless RC. You can order a 30 North from fearlessrc.com. Once again, that is fearlessrc.com. All right. B-Dub from the ranch. Thanks for the questions, man. Thanks for tapping in with me. Appreciate you. So like and subscribe on the videos if you if this content helped you out. All I'm here to do is help the people, get them good content, and as I learn, I give it back to you. We not the best, but we definitely not the worst, and we try to help people out come along. All right, so that's it for this vid. And keep posting for more content on a daily basis. Look in the short section, look in the live section, and check out for daily race videos, bash videos, and speedrun videos from this channel. Built by Rob. We're out of here. Just gotta talk more.